During our last installment of Aircraft, Artifacts, and Anecdotes, we looked at the transportation aircraft of the strategic airlift of the Vietnam period in the form of the C-141 Starlifter. Right across from Starlifter Memorial Park, however, we have a true combat veteran, and that is the aircraft that stands behind me, the McDonnell-Douglas F-4 Phantom II fighter bomber, all-around world-class fighter aircraft of the 20th century. The F-4 Phantom began in response to a Navy requirement for a shipboard fighter. And after its first flight in May of 1958, its excellence as a combat aircraft was quickly realized by all three U.S. services and a host of foreign users, to include the Israeli Air Force, who used it extensively during their Arab-Israeli conflicts of the last century. It was also the only aircraft to be used by both the Air Force Thunderbirds and the Navy Blue Angels, flight demonstration teams. And while it was first introduced into service in 1961, as recently as just this last year, 2020, in the service of some nations, it was finally retired. Our F-4 Phantom here had the distinction of being a true combat veteran from the War of Vietnam. And on the 8th of July, 1972, during Operation Linebacker II, this aircraft, assigned to the 4th Tactical Fighter Squadron and flown by Captain Richard F. Hardy and Radar Intercept Officer Captain Paul T. Lewinsky, shot down a North Vietnamese MiG-21 Fishbed fighter using an AIM-7 Sidewinder missile. Interestingly, on this same date, there were two other MiG kills, and they were both credited to F-4 pilot Captain Steve Ritchie and RIO Captain Chuck de Bellevue, two of the five Air Force aces from the war in Vietnam. And while our aircraft is currently in the markings of the 108th Tactical Fighter Wing of the New Jersey Air National Guard, the red star on the air intake denotes its past success in combat. So the next time you go to the exchange, stop by and look at a true combat veteran from the war in Vietnam.